What's up, everybody? I'm Emmanuel Eman Noisette, and you're about to watch my interview with Catalina Moreno and Robert Joy, who played Tabitha and Henry in the series From.
Miranda used to call it the bottle tree.
The original's in a park a few towns over. Miranda made that for me.
This can be real. I found this in the diner. Pull over right now.
No, God, we're going.
I just wanted to give a quick spoiler alert that this interview will contain some mild spoilers for season 3, episode 3 and 4. So if you're new to From, if you haven't watched it, I don't know, maybe you accidentally clicked on this video for whatever reason, you're going to want to go watch the episode first, come on back to watch some of my breakdown videos, and then come on back to this video to check out this interview. All right, without further ado, here's my interview with Tabitha and Henry. All right. Hello, Catalina and Robert. I am Emmanuel Eman Noisette from Eman's Movie Reviews. Thank you so much for taking the time today to speak with me. Let's start off with Catalina, because I got some questions for you. I know John doesn't tell you very much of what's in the script or the story or anything like that. He keeps everybody in the dark. But I'm curious, what was it like when you found out that Tabitha was going right back into the town?
Where am I?
There's a tree in the middle of the road.
I was very upset. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was very upset. I'm like, just give me until the last episode and I can come back to town, but not as fast. Why do I need to go back to town? Come on. But, you know, seeing what she went through when she was outside, it was not pleasant. It was not like she was taking a little vacay, like, you know, from, you know, the real world. So I was very happy that she was going back after I read what she had to go through when she was outside. I'm like, rather be inside with her family than outside and like going crazy and not knowing if this is real, questioning everything, trying to get Henry to like help her go through, you know, to fix this puzzle together. It was just awful for her, the outside world. Unlike a lot of people would say, oh my God, you're outside, you're gonna have so much fun. That was not fun at all.
Speaking of Henry, Robert, welcome to the Fromily, or maybe should I say, welcome to hell, as we would like to call the town.
Yeah, exactly.
Given what Henry knew about his wife, right? How would you describe Henry's thoughts about now being in the town and potentially meeting up with his son, Victor?
Yeah, the stakes are incredibly high for Henry because his situation was so low. When we discover him, he's in despair. He's lost all hope, and he's kind of dead inside. So in a way, it's like a resurrection storyline. He hardly knows what to do with this hope that Tabitha brings to him. So it's a very powerful storyline, and exciting to do as an actor too, right? Because the stakes couldn't be higher, and just when we are on a path to maybe unlocking mysteries that existed in Camden, Maine, like I didn't know what my wife was talking about, those dreams, those paintings, and now I realize, oh, they're reflected in the stories from this strange place. Maybe I'm going to figure out my puzzle and help Tabitha figure out her puzzle, and then we get into this car crash and other things happen. You know, it's very exciting, and you know, the disruptions even are filled with adrenaline.
So just quick question, were you a fan of the show before you came on, or like what was your approach like, or was this just you just jumped in?
There's kind of both, right? I didn't know about the show at all before they asked me to read for it, you know, to put myself on tape for it and all that. And then when I got the job, I watched the 20 episodes that were available, and I became a fan of the show. So by the time I stepped on the set, I was fanboy number one.
Awesome. Awesome. Catalina, so I've got I think it's very interesting. The fact that when you come back, and I'm assuming that fans are going to have this reaction. Everybody's going to say what they would have done if they were out and they made it out into the real world.
Excuse me, what exactly would you have done? Huh? What would any of you have done?
Well, I wouldn't have taken a day trip to the park.
You were out there in the real world where people can help. How could you not take advantage of that?
I'm curious, Catalina, what would you have done differently than Tabitha if you had the chance to go home?
Are you gonna give me $10, $20? If I had a little money, then I would have like a nice cappuccino, croissant, like a warm croissant.
You didn't get any comfort food at all.
But the thing about her is that she was just so, she didn't know if this was reality. So of course the poor thing couldn't like breathe or just take a moment for herself. I think I would have done exactly the same, trying to like find answers from like the little things that I got, like the lunchbox. She finds an address. I'm gonna go to the address. That becomes Victor's house. Someone in Victor's house. Hopefully they still live there. If they don't, they might take me to where, I don't know. It's just like you have to find clues, but definitely a cappuccino and a croissant or stuff that we don't find in From Town. I will take.
I gave you that horrible bowl of chili.
That was life-saving. In From Town, we don't have chili in From Town.
Can of chili.
Well, Robert, Catalina, thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate you, and I cannot wait to see what's next for your characters. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right, that was my interview with Tabitha and Henry in From. If you enjoyed that interview, please feel free to go check out some of my past interviews with the rest of the cast. There was some really good stuff in those other interviews. And if you really want to see some other cool interviews, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on my other upcoming interviews. There's one that you also want to see, which is my interview with Scott McCord, aka Victor. You don't want to miss that. And there will be some other really, really good interviews that are coming up very soon that, again, you don't want to miss. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you all later. If you're new here and you like what you see, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss out the next time I drop a video. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all. And until next time, I'll see you all later.